Hello there everyone, TheAndrata here, and welcome back to episode 118 of our Enigmatica 6 Expert Let's Play series, where today we're talking about problems that we've run across since we set up our excavator. We're talking about base movement into compact machines, and we're going to go absolutely demolish a Guardian Temple, and I mean literally demolish the temple. Let's get started. Welcome back, my friends, to another wonderful day here in the world of TheAndrata in Enigmatica 6 Expert, where today we have some stuff to discuss and go over. So last episode we left off with our compact machine and our excavator running, and we ran into one problem with our excavator, and we're going to talk about that part first. So if we pop over to our factory over here, you're going to hear our compactor non-stop running, because we now have tons of Nebu ore and all that stuff running into our system here. And so we had a massive back stuff happen. As you can see, I have swapped out our chests that we had here with netherite backpacks. It was mentioned a while ago that I should do something similar. But what happened is the chest here filled up with nuggets, with raw ore to be processed. The chest here filled up with nuggets to be processed and jammed the whole system up. We had everything waiting on belts all over the place, literally everywhere. We couldn't interrupt. We could not get anything else in that needed to be put into the system. And as you can see here, we're going crazy. And if we take a look inside of our netherite backpack, we're not getting any better, right? We have 4,000 gold nuggets in the system. We currently have 6,000 Nebu drops, and we can't do anything with these. They're literally, it's just sitting here waiting to be compacted. And as more flow in, the number is not decreasing, it is slowly increasing, which is causing a massive back stuff. The netherite backpack, as you can see, lots of slots. I also went ahead and made stack upgrades. I taught the system how to make these. Basically, these act as, basically makes each one of these slots act as a drawer, essentially, where each slot, with a tier 4 stack upgrade, it increases the number of stacks that can fit in a slot by 16. So we are increasing by, 48 here, the number of stacks that can go into each of these slots, and we're still, it's full. Same thing over here, exact same setup. Look at this mess that we have inside of this that we cannot do anything with. I'm not getting any more copper, any more cobalt, any more iron. None of this stuff is getting processed because this is bottlenecked. I even went ahead and added a dedicated rotational speed controller to this to try and speed this up. It is at max speed. It literally cannot get any faster than this. I would like the Nebu drops to be processed before any gold, though. I didn't realize I could still sort this and let the Nebu drops process first, not the gold. So I like that, because that'll get this guy up and running and kick this dude off for some more processing of shards, which is what I wanted in the first place. I don't mind necessarily everything being back stuff. Like if we take a look at our iron and all that, we're sitting at 20,000. If we take a look at copper, 22,000 and stuff, I really need to get the better upgrades added to our drawers. I have the emerald I have the storage upgrade 5 available and ready to be used. It just requires spirited crystals, which requires Osiris God shards. So we're kind of on hold until this gets a little bit better, which will be soon, especially now that I was able to flip this over to processing the Nebu drops instead of the gold and letting that run through. But anyway, yeah, big problem here. We have significantly outgrown this system at this point, and we're still, it's still working great. We're still 3xing roughly our ores and all that stuff, but we need something different. We need a better system for this. And I have a couple ideas for how we're going to do this. First things first, what am I doing? We could set up a compacting upgrade into those backpacks. And basically what the compacting upgrade does, it compacts items into their compressed variants. If we were to make this, it would eliminate this whole section. This entire piece could be gone. We could have items come into this backpack, have the compacting upgrade in here, and it'll automatically compact them into their nuggets. or into their ingots and pull them out. So that's an option, and it's really not terribly too difficult to do if we set this up. The only caveat with this is this is going to require, let's go ahead and get away from that thing just so it's not so loud. We're going to go, the only thing we're going to need is it's going to require this manufactory halo, right? Everything else here is fairly simple. We have not made any manufactory halos because they require lesser soul gems, which we mentioned this long ago, like long ago, 80 episodes ago. This Wicked Altar, it has been on my to-do list for forever. And in order to make this lesser soul gem, we would need to get the Wicked Altar set up. Put these things in there and we'll get the lesser soul gems. These things we have, easy peasy, lemon squeezy here. It's the Wicked Altar part that is the only challenge, I guess you could say. Though I looked at it, it's really not that hard. So we can go this route, which would allow me to get the compacting upgrade, which would, I guess, temporarily solve the problem here. However, in the comments, it was mentioned, actually, literally on the last episode, it was brought to my attention again, the whole idea of getting scorched heat. It's a enchant, so scorched heat. Well, whatever. I have it. I have the book, I think, in here. Scorched. Yeah, there we go. Scorching heat. Sorry, scorching heat. And getting this with a pickaxe that's like ridiculous, like level 18, or I'm sorry, fortune level 16 pickaxe, using our scorching heat book, and we have to apply this either using pedestals or the Botania mana enchanter, and then doing that, and we can get like ridiculous amounts off of each ore. Like each Nebu ore will be getting us like 8 to 9 to 10 to 12 Nebu ore or Nebu ingots off of each ore that we get. So I think that we might go that route. I'm probably going to go this route, the compacting upgrade, as a temporary holdover until we can get to the scorching heat, because in order to get the scorching heat, we're going to have to set up Botania's mana enchanting, and I got to remember how to do that, prep for that and everything. So I think we're going to go this route and go with the compacting upgrade initially, and do the thing. Our other option would be compacting drawers. We could just set up compacting drawers, which they were made cheaper. Honestly, overall, compacting drawers are made a little bit easier to make now. It just requires pixie dust and Rune of Sloth. Still not the cheapest thing in the world, but it's a little bit better than I guess they used to be. But that would also require me to pull all my ingots out of the drawers that I have now, and it's just a lot of work. So yeah, that's where we're at with that. We're going to work on probably doing this advanced compacting upgrade. The second thing that we want to talk about is this home, old base, home, old base. If we pop over to home, you're going to see now, we have officially made the Wizard Tower our new home. Went ahead and moved all of our stuff over here now that we had the ability to make network receivers and transmitters. Doing so was super easy, like didn't take much at all. And you can see I have quite a few more compact machines set up. So in between episodes, I've been working on migrating things over. So let's talk about what we have. Right below here, we have our first compact machine. It's not the first one that we ever made, but it's the first one we're going to go into. This is our refined storage compact machine. So what I have inside of here is our actual controller that is set up with a neotic ender gate. I did set up some neotic ones because they have a little bit higher power output at 40K. Currently, we're using 17-ish K, so I wanted to make sure that we had enough for that. I've been using just various tiers of these things, honestly. Some things I've been using even the basic tier gates because, like, a pipe pressurizer doesn't need, full power 40,000 RF in there. It just needs a little bit and things like that. But anyway, so we have our controller in here, and it is bound or it is set up, with cables that are running to all the stuff. And then these are our network transmitters. So each one of these is bound to a different compact machine or our main base or our wizard tower and stuff like that. And I generally will put them down and I'll put a sign on them to let me know what each one of these is bound to. You don't usually have to mess with these once they're up, but just in case you do, highly recommend signing them so you can see exactly, because this doesn't tell you much. This says it's just linked to 1032.41.8 in compact machines, compact world. That doesn't tell me anything. This is my storage room. This is my wizard tower, yada, yada, yada. And then I have on top of one of these, it's just a wireless transmitter. So I have wireless refined access. There is what's called the dimensional upgrade. And it was mentioned to me that it might be prudent for us to go ahead and make this thing. It is, let's look up dimension. There we go. The dimension card, which we probably could, honestly. Yeah, we could. Infinity range booster is Eternium ingots, antenna dishes, molten slime steel. We'd have to get that taken care of. And then range upgrades. But the dimension card allows us to use our refined storage system literally anywhere. I think it costs 12,000 RF per tick is what was said, which is at this point not that much to us ultimately. And we can use this and we'd have access to refined storage literally anywhere in the game. No worries at all. So we'll see about adding that. Otherwise, I've just been adding these wireless transmitters. They're really not that expensive. And then we have access to each one inside of a compact machine. So that is our storage room. Everything's doing the same thing, or doing its thing. It's good. We have our iron crafters. I did swap everything out to iron crafters. Let me tell you, this was a pain to migrate everything over. I had to set up a crafter manager, or well, the crafter manager we have outside, bring it down here, take out a set of patterns, put them in, take out a set of patterns, put them in, take out a set of patterns, put them in. So there is no semblance to order in any of our patterns here, but it works. Okay, so then right behind our system here, we have a couple things. We'll talk about that in a moment, but we have another compact machine chilling out down here, and this is our storage room. So again, a network receiver with a wireless transmitter, so we have access that is bound over here. We have our drawer controller that is set up with all of our drawers, obviously, migrated from our system, and then just slightly rearranged from what we had before, but our stable wormhole is being piping items into the drawer controller as it can, with a pipe pressurizer doing the stuff. And then over here is just our ender chest with our importer set up with our stack and speed upgrades that is doing our Nebu ore and our gold ore from our excavator right now. And yeah, that's basically that. I wanted to move my fluid storage over here, but I'm not going to yet because I don't have any way to... entangled blocks don't work cross-dimensionally, and a lot of our fluid storage is dependent on entangled blocks working. I'd have to get like quantum entangloporters and rearrange all of that, which is I'm not ready for just yet, so we're not going to deal with that. Inside of this one here, we have thermal expansion. So if we pop in here, you're going to see all of our thermal machines all set up, ready to go, controlled with XNet. Very simple process here. Inputting power, extracting from each machine, inputting into this interface that sits back here. We have power coming into the top with, again, another neotic ender gate. These are like little power antennas is what I'm calling them because they look kind of ugly, but they work. And then crafters sitting on top of all of our machines, and we're doing the thing. New to this is a blast chiller. I needed a blast chiller to be able to make coagulated blood for something. What did I need this for? Coagulated blood was used for 17 crafts, apparently. There was something that I needed this for. Pig iron. And I needed pig iron for the stack upgrades. Yeah, okay. So coagulated blood with the ball cast. Perfect. And then that's thermal. And if we have more machines, we have room to expand. Mineral slabs is generally what I tend to use in these compact machines because I think it matches extremely well with the color of the walls here. And I like the look of it overall. Okay, so that takes care of thermal. If we go into mechanism, you're going to see our mechanism stuff set up. This is our metallurgic infuser process that we have back home. Same exact thing. Everything's set up exactly the same way, just migrated over here with all of the same recipes and all that stuff. Good to go. Back here, we have another controller that is set up to do our thing with just our basic machines that we're going to use from mechanism. So we have our enrichment chamber that has our recipes for like all of our dyes and all that stuff. We have a sawmill, which doesn't have any recipes at the moment. We have a crusher and an energized smelter set up. Eventually, we are going to move all of our redstone furnace recipes over to this energized smelter, as well as our pulverizer recipes, the ones that can be put over here, but not until we get these upgraded to factories. I don't want to do it because right now I don't think it's really going to be much faster than our redstone furnace, so we might as well just leave them over there and do the thing. And yeah, basically that's it. These two are empty. I just went ahead and made them until we need them. They're just going to sit there. And then lastly, as you can see, each one of these has a screen from RF Tools Utilities on there. Like this one says thermal expansion and everything on there. All this is it's a screen from thermal expansion with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 text upgrades. And then thermal expansion wrote on each one in large font and centered. And it shows you what's in, what each one is for. I think it looks better than signs. The only caveat with this is I cannot personal shrinking device through this. I have to actually go to the side of each one, so it's a little bit of a pain. In order to use this, we need a screen controller, and every time you set up one of those screens, you just come over here and hit scan, boop, and it activates them and sends power to them. And then on top of that is a basic little ender gate. Yeah, and that's that. So anyway, what do we need to do today? So we're going to go ahead and work on getting ourselves the Wicked Altar set up. Now, I already went ahead and did the work. I went to the... turn off Anchor. I went to the instance folder in for Minecraft and grabbed the copy and paste for this Wicked Altar. And this is what this guy is going to look like. It also tells me the material list needed for it. So we can go ahead and get this guy set up. So what we need is not that. Oh, what did I do? Oh, goodness. No. We need the material list. So we're going to need an elder statue. We're going to need some polished wood planks. We're going to need a stone altar, some warding stone, and then all of these input, output, fluid controller, and all that stuff. So let's see what we need to do to actually make all of this stuff. So you should be fairly simple. Though you are polished wood pillars, which is going to be this. Now, do you know how to make polished wood planks? You don't, but you will. It did mess up by moving everything over the order of all my stuff here, which is kind of sort of annoying. I gotta find everything now. Okay, so there's an iron crafter. I need my blood altar. We have a bunch of empty stuff that we haven't used yet. And I didn't find blood altar. Great. Blast chiller, blood altar. Blood altar, please. Did I not set one up on the blood altar yet? I thought I did. I guess I didn't. I guess I never set the blood altar. No, I did, because the master blood orb is called the PNC. It's in the PNC assembler. What? Oh, goodness. We have an issue. Let me go see what's going on. Okay, found the issue. I had reused a crafter and never renamed it, so we are good to go. Blood altar is in here now properly. Okay. So that is Wicked Altar controller. Everything should be good. Blank slates are already in the system. We also need stone altar. We're going to need a few of these. It's going to be a lightning craft of all of this stuff. Okay. Do we know how to make polished andesite? I have no idea. We do now. And pewter inlays. We should know how to make that, right? I don't want to be teaching the system extra recipes. I guess not. So then the only thing that we don't know is soul shards, which, how was I making these before? I don't even remember. I think over by our natural altar, I have or our crimson altar. There's a spawner set up over there, isn't there? That I used to do this? Yeah, I think so. So that's going to be all, this is lightning craft. This is regular craft. Let's see, what else did we need? Material list, polished wood planks. We need warding stone, and then all the Wicked Altar inputs and outputs. Okay, let me go ahead and teach the system all this stuff, and then we'll grab it all. That way we can come back and set this up and see how it works. All right, and it looks like this project is going to be put on hold for just a moment, because in order to make our Elder statue, we have everything that we need for this, except for Elder Guardian spines. We gotta go fight a Guardian, and well, we gotta go to a Guardian temple and fight those guys and everything. Armor wise, the unfortunate thing is Guardians have they do magic damage, and so if you don't have any sort of magic protection, it doesn't really help you at all to have these or anything like that. But that's okay, we'll figure it out. Let's go ahead and go to old base. Hopefully we we're that uber and we'll just survive. We'll see. We have a Guardian temple somewhere here. And basically, we just need to go swimming. The only other thing is breathing, I guess. I have respiration. anything else for like water breathing that makes it so that we don't like need to breathe. Potion of water breathing. Maybe we should make this first, which is just fish. Yeah, let me make that first. We'll be right. All right, we're back. I made the charm of water breathing and enchanted it with Unbreaking 4. So hopefully that, lasts a while for us. And let's just go ahead and pop down into this temple. This is a guardian temple, right? Yeah, this looks like a guardian temple, though it actually kind of looks a little different than a normal guardian temple. Okay, there's the mining fatigue, right? Yeah, so I brought some bottles of milk with me. Hopefully that got rid of it. No, these bottles of milk don't get rid of the mining fatigue. And now we have lag. Hopefully I'm not dying as we lag out. I don't know what's going on because this... Okay. Oh, hey. The mining fatigue is gone. Let's take out some of these guardians because there's too many of them. Good thing my bow works underwater. I actually didn't know that. Kinda, sorta. There's an Elder Guardian somewhere around here that we're looking for. Oh my goodness, I'm not doing too well with this, am I? I don't know why that guy exploded. Where's the Elder Guardian who gave me the mining fatigue? Where is your leader? Take me to your leader. There we go, there's the inside. Let's go in. Alright, there's mining fatigue again. Just need the big boy. Where's the big boy at? Not here. Come on, big boy. Might need some more milk. Okay, yeah, it doesn't seem like this milk is like actually removing the effect. Like y'all seeing what I'm seeing? I don't see like milk being used. Apparently I have a bottle of water in my system too. Come on. I can just teleport around, can't I? Oh, even with mining fatigue 3. That's kind of funny. I can still mine everything. Hey, 4 blocks of gold was a task. All right, where is this dude at? I'd also love more speed. Swim faster here, TheAndrata. Swim faster. That's the outside again. This guy's running away. His little wimp. Just need one of these. There we go. Oh, man, here's the question. Can I put this in my... I can probably put this in my farm. Son of a gun. Being able to do that kind of changes things, because now I got to see if there's another one of them in here. Because if I can put this into my my Drigme farm and then farm these things, I don't know. I don't know if guardians can be farmed like that. Hopefully there's another one in here. Isn't there usually... There's usually 3 of them in this maze. Is this where I just was? That I broke into already? Yeah. I'm gonna start just vein mining this thing. I'm gonna start destroying y'all's home. Just because y'all are annoying me. And I am tired of looking. Elder Guardian, where are you? Take me to your leader or your entire home will be destroyed. That's all I gotta say about that. All right, now I have a little bit more view, more freedom of exploration. Yeah, just destroy the entire temple. That's the plan. Even with mining fatigue, it don't bother us. We're just that uber. There might not be another one in here, though. This is a weird... Oh, wait, is that one? No. It looked like a big dude. Yeah, it was. Bam. All right. Now, I'm probably going to have a bunch of, junk that I need to sort through. Let's just hide behind here so that they don't bother us. And pray that we got the things that we need. Prismarine bricks. You know what I have is my ender pouch. And since we do now have this bound to the system... Hey, buddy. Leave me alone. All right? We can just dump all this stuff in here. What I need is the spines. Not guardian spines, elder guardian spines. We got a sponge, which is great. I think we needed one of those a while ago. An elder eye, 15 spines. Perfect. So what that means is that next episode, we'll be able to come in and actually do the thing. There's apparently another one in here, but I'm not worried about it. Like I said, I think there's 3 in each one. But there we go. Perfect. So we got our elder guardian spines, which means I'll now be able to make the elder statue. Let me bookmark that thing. So next episode, we will come back. We will get the wicked altar set up so we can fix this problem. And I'm going to work on, in between episodes, getting ourselves the enchanted... The mana enchanter. I believe we have a bunch of fortune books, and if not, I can always cycle through some villagers. I have 8 fortune 6 books, so we should be good to go to get high fortune out of this. Basically, what you do is if you enchant with Tetra, you put one of these on each end of a hammer or something, like a wooden hammer here. Let's go. Let's just do this real quick. I know we're over episode time, but it's okay. So if we take this hammer and we were to say, hey, on the hammerhead, I want to enchant. Where's enchant? Bam. This hammerhead, we're going to enchant with fortune. Okay. So now this has fortune 6. If we do the other hammerhead, now it's at fortune 12. And then we can take that fortune 12 book off, do that again, and get up to fortune 16. In order to take this off, we use a tome of scrapping, which I have a few of, I believe. Yeah. Take this tome of scrapping. Bam, bam. Not that. Bam. And now we got a fortune 12 book, just like that. Easy as that. Really easy way to get uber enchants with Tetra by kind of cheesing the system. With that, we're going to get what's called the Apotheosis Library. Apotheosis Library, which will allow us to manage our enchants. The enchantment library here, which shouldn't be terribly too difficult. It is Strieger's Higher Binding. I'm gonna have to go find a gorilla, but we have the ability to make all this stuff. So yeah, anyway, that's all stuff to do in the future. Let's go ahead and wrap up today's episode. If you enjoyed, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe. I do appreciate it. Excuse me. And it really does help out the channel. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.